right. Oh. Too little. Here we go. That ain't no Bream.
Oh, you hooked up on one.
Yeah, it wasn't what I was hunting though. Look at here. He'll stay out of my anchor, I'll be happy.
Ah. That's a good one on a little over here.
Yeah, 4-pound test.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful with him. Easy, buddy, easy. Little old bitty hook. That's alright. Alright guys, check this out, what I caught on my little 4-pound test brim rod. Ain't that something? He pulled a little harder than the brim. I'm gonna get her on back. That's fun though. You get to talk to the cops earlier?
Yeah.
That is pretty good, fellas. They didn't bother me. That's a good one. Yeah. That's the right kind now. Mm. Yeah. Well, boys, check him out. Putting them in the boat today. That's a good one right there. There's another. He ain't very big. Easy.
I'm not holding my mouth right.
I guess he'll eat. Well, guys, as you have seen, I have put a few brim in the boat today. Not as quickly as I did on my last trip. I have really earned these bites today. The water is dropping. It has dropped all day. They're dropping the lake due to kayak races downriver, and they're dropping the water to keep the current up for the kayakers that are racing. And so this water on the body of water I'm fishing today is actually falling all day, and I don't know if that's made the bite harder. It can definitely affect the bite. I know it has dropped probably 1.5 feet since midnight early this morning, and I have really struggled getting bites out here today. I've moved around a lot. The first 3 bites they took a little while to get to, so I really didn't talk about the first 3 at all. They just felt random, but well, how I'm catching them, I'm still setting up in the same basic water depth I did a few weeks ago, which is around 15-16 feet deep. And while I get in position and I'm finding areas that's got some brush on the bottom and some drops and depressions and stuff that act as structure and cover, when I get set up on one of these areas, I'm not finding these fish just grouped everywhere really good like they were, the last trip. So I'm basically fan casting my worm. I'm fishing with live red worms again, and I'll put one out in front of the boat. Of course, the wind is like 20 miles an hour today. This is one of the reasons that I'm brim fishing today instead of being out on the main lake bass fishing, is the wind is so strong. And so I'm basically fan casting the whole area that I come across a good looking area on my electronics, and I'll anchor out. But I'm putting my bait in so many different places, just basically pitching it out, letting it get to the bottom, and I'm really slowly shaking it, working it back toward the boat. It's painstakingly slow, but I'm shaking the bait like I did on the last trip. Last trip the water was really muddy, and I think the fish were having trouble finding it, but they were feeding a lot better. Today, falling water, the water's not bad cold. It's around the same temperature as last time, I think. 56 degrees right here where I'm sitting now. I've actually, oh man, I thought I had one. I've actually caught 2 bass today, brim fishing. One of them's a pretty decent bass. I'm gonna go to this side. That's a lot of fun on 4-pound test line and a less than a 5-foot rod. Pretty good little battle there for a minute. That's what I'm doing. I don't know if this will be the whole video or not. I wasn't planning on spending a long time out here today, so I may break this up into a couple of videos and come back on a less blustery day where I can sit some places. I wanted to fish some main lake stuff and get out of some of these pockets. I wanted to fish off of some flats that will be spawning flats for both bluegill and bass later, but I could not sit on there today. Wind's just too strong. But anyway, hang out. If I get another one in the boat, I got some good ones. I got 5 or 6 in the box that we'll fillet up after a while, and me and my son will snack on those. And anyway, I'll let you know if I get another one today or not. If not, this may be a 2-part video. I really wanted to show some different areas that I had in mind, but I could not sit on them. The wind would just bump my anchor. So anyway, hang out with me. I'll let you know what happens one way or the other.